Isn't she, after that first match of hers? 5 match points down and still winning it.
Jo, Paul, knowing she has got to get to the net, it's just now finding the right place and the right time to play the approach shot, because Sandra Cecchini is reading her game so well.
Well, we know what Jo was trying to do, because a couple of times it has actually worked to slow the rally down like that, but that was a bit wayward, wasn't it?
Deuce.
So vital points now for Great Britain. One, 3, deuce. Yes, well played.
Advantage Great Britain.
That's the type of rally that the crowd are looking for from Jo.
Every now and again we're reassured that she can actually play the game to beat Sandra Cecchini, but just isn't consistent enough.
Deuce.
That's a good shot.
Advantage Italy.
Sandra Cecchini playing a most beautifully deceptive drop shot off this second backhand that she gets. Very well disguised. Jo had no hope of picking it up or even seeing it coming. Lovely shot by the Italian girl.
So break point for 4-1.
Game Italy. Italy leads 4-1. Second set, and by 1 set to love.
Well, Christine, Great Britain in a lot of trouble. They've never lost to Italy before in the Federation Cup. Played them 3 times and won every time, but things are looking very bad, aren't they, at the moment?
I think it's a case, there's a tune that goes, isn't there? Pick yourself up, dust yourself down and start all over again. And I think Jo's got to fast do something like that, something dramatic. It's very hard there when your opponent's got into the match, got the feel and got control, which is what the Italian girl has right now, Jo really has nothing going for her, nothing consistently going for her. Every now and again we see flashes of the way she can play and beat her opponent, but she can't do it for more than 2 or 3 rallies running. Here we see this new serve, the new Jo Jury serve. It's to protect her back, and is a very short, simple action. And there we see her forehand, that lovely looped forehand, unusual in tennis today. Very effective, and it's been working so well earlier in the match. I always think of Jo with the forehand. I think of her as having one of the best forehands in the game. And it's the old-fashioned one, the traditional forehand, you might say. But she hasn't been able to make as much use of it since those first few games that we talked about, Paul, over and over again.
Thank you.
I know, we were saying that she hadn't played yesterday, but she did start the match very well, Jo Jury, but unfortunately didn't keep it up. She's on the ropes at 4-1 down.
Jo lifts her eyebrows as if to say, well, I can't understand it either. And here we see her playing this volleying racket and finishing with a sliced smash across court.
Well, this is where team spirit comes in, because the Italians really are shouting out here. Music in the ears to the player in a team competition such as this. That's a very nice shot.
15-30.
Fist in the air, and Jo knows that we're all looking for inspiration.
And this backhand of Jo's, driven with top spin, proves to be very successful. A very determined effort by Jo now to find her form, recapture the command in this match.
David Littlefield, the umpire. Quite an experienced umpire.
(30-40).
And this is where, sitting in the commentary box, we just all say to ourselves, Jo, why not put it 3 feet above the net? It was the right thing to do. Still break point. Yes. That last game has woken up this crowd here on court number 1.
Italy leads 4-2, second set.
They're looking for a Jo Jury comeback.
Quiet, please.
To her credit, Jo has not missed one smash in this match.
Well, it was a good shot, but rather a big gap down that line there. But ever hopeful, I must say that I think Jo Jury has found a little bit of inspiration in the last few games. So
Love 30.
I think she was trying for the Michael Stick backhand down the line there, without the practice that Michael Stick has had at doing it.
I think that shot would have been all right if she was 30 love up, Christine, or 40 love up, but not love 15. Good shot.
(15-30).
Not an easy shot to do, especially when you're love 30, the high backhand volley. Monique played better in the first match, didn't she, when she was down, and now suddenly Jo Jury's playing.
Well, between them, Jo and Anne decided to attack, come to net all the time, whatever.
Oh, that's a little bit of luck. But in fact, she deserves her luck, because if it hadn't have hit the top of the net, then I think it would have probably gone for the outright winner anyway. So, Jo suddenly finding some bounce in her step.
Game Great Britain. Italy leads 4-3, second set.
And Great Britain suddenly coming back, Christine, and the crowd in a team competitions, they love a comeback, don't they?
Absolutely, yes, that's what it's all about, trying to support your own team. And in tennis, now the Whiteman Cup is no longer in contention. This is the only team event for the women, and there is something nice about an individual game that has a team event in it throughout the year. The 52 weeks you're playing individually, and it's a nice feeling of support and a complete change, so the players really enjoy it. I think that Jo there, Anne and she are talking hard now. I think that they have decided that if I'm going to lose this match, I'm going to lose this match attacking and be aggressive about it, because no way is she going to beat Sandra Ticini now from the back of the court. And I think it could pay off, it could work. It's certainly worth a try anyway.
Well, as you said earlier, Christine, it's no good playing a different game than what you used to. You might as well try and play your own natural game and be down with the circumstances. So the crowd really getting on top of this match now. The British team hopefully to give Jo some inspiration.
Love 15.
And the atmosphere out here on court 1 completely different now. Well played.
Love 30.
Here Jo leaps in the air about 2 feet off the ground to reach that smash, and then deftly puts her backhand volley safely away.
Suddenly, the Italian slamming a racket on the ground. Italian has lost her feel for the ball. Early this set, those sort of shots were going for winners. 3 break points to Jo Jury. And that could go in, yes.
Ball change.
A little bit of luck, but it's exactly what Great Britain need.
And Jo slices a lovely return at her opponent's feet, and then picks up a topspin lob on the forehand very successfully indeed. I don't know whether even she thought it would be as good as that, Paul.
Well, the miss hits, they're always nice, but when they come at a break point, it's even better.
White, please.
So, Jo Jury has everything going for her. She even has the new balls, which is to her advantage. 4-all, second set.
Love 15.
Nice volley.
15 all.
So the Italian team on that point fairly quiet, but as soon as the Italians gain the advantage on the point, they're up in their seats.